You're now watching RIPS.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And RIPS shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to RIPS.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And it's RIPS winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom. Right there. Good morning, everybody, and happy... What day is it today? Tuesday? Is it for real only Tuesday? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, tomorrow's, yeah, what up? Happy Tuesday, everybody. If you're here with me in the YouTube, the Kick, or the X Chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. We have Cranberry, AR10, John, J, Christopher, Buko, Daniel Tater, John, what's up? Lacho Trades, what's cracking? Alejandro JT does not cook. Pungent Skunked Ape, Tomoki, River Olson, Romkey, TAFKASTD. Great name. Good morning to you, Scott Market, Shiv FX, Chris Moore, good morning. Buck, Joey Adams, Gunslinger, Manhattan, Vibe Trade, Rick Stars, Ashton, Crockers, Mercedes, Ripsmont 69, Giggity, Cam Dingo, Allergic Rabbit, JY Biker Boy, Danfer, Pocket Aces, Kickback and Relax, Lingle's in the building. What's up, Lingle? Tenonian, Ripsmod is here. The OG, Jay Prowse, Jay Diaz, Cat Trader Broker, like that one. Sparky Trader, UMax, Just In Case. What up? Tarbog, Jeff is in here. What's cracking? Price Action Pete, Gil, Chubu, M. Youngs, Nolerman, Moon Boy, Mike Hale, Jim Goyle, Randy Marin. What's up, Game Master, Mr. Twister, Groot Miggs, Trade with Sonic, good morning. TDG, Noah Schwartz, Mr. Nye, G. Jones, RK Trades, Arthetra, UMax, Lucky Strike, Echo Das, Envy, Any Error, Sinu, Sparky Trader, Francis X, Mark Lark, what up? Hockey Shane, yo, 15 months, what a ledge. And July Peppers, wow, 15 months for the boths of ya. Tyler did Black Moon, Fenway, Cat, Predja, Carter in the building, Sniper Sam, Stoley, Buckle Luck, Glue Monkey, T Street, Mark Brannigan, Drago, what up? Day and night, good morning. Just past a 50K, funded seat, let's go, baby. Let's go. Dude, the market's been barely doing anything. Look at this. This is the quietest last 2 days we've had. This is nuts. Jake Cuervo, Arnaud, Flow Zone, Luck, 777 Boulay, Sergi Watt, Big Tick Trader, Zorkel, Cube Q, Cam Dingo, Mitch to the Max, Artie. What's up, Ruska? What up? Yeah, I lowered the, well, I didn't lower it. Kevin Warsh, because of inflation, lowered the cost per likes to get the RIPS levels. I was about to post them today, and then, you know, one thing led to another, and I looked, and it only had like 320 likes. It used to be like 1,500 or something, wasn't it? 350 seems like such a low target. Echo Dust has just locked in my third payout on the Legacy 250K I snagged back on July 4th. Let's go. Yes. Ooh, that's amazing. Rips, I got my first payout last Friday. Whoa. From who? Which firm were you using? New vlog today? I think so. I don't know. It looked like the content team was still kind of struggling. They're like asking me if this person's a poker pro still, so I don't really know if that's even I don't know if it's coming out today. It might have to come out tomorrow. I don't know, man. I just do the poker playing part. I don't do the editing part. Bro, they're like, this is like, yeah, it's, yeah, you know, it's crazy. Just requested 15K from Tradeify. Let's go, Randy. Yo, that's my guy right there. Let's go, baby. What type of accounts were you trading? KK, good morning. Craziest dream, Rips had a huge Mad Max rig, right? That launched a Batman looking Ferrari that transformed into a jet drone. I got to lay off the weed. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Yo, Mr. Farkas, what up? That's 5. Get it going, baby. Lodger says, I love Texas Hold'em, but it was hard to follow the other formats. Hit, pat, boom, 6. Yeah, it's a weird game. That was going to be the main game for the World Series of Poker main event. It was going to be Deuce through 7 triple draw, believe it or not. It's a great game. It's a great game. Growth accounts, my 4th payout. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, baby. That's insanity. I love it. I have to go see my accountant. Hate that guy. Yeah. I never go see him. I just hop on the Zoom. ADP is out right now. Nobody cares about this one. Plus 8,300 versus 15,000 prior. So less jobs are being added. Market likes that. I don't know why. Market seems to like that. Good morning, Richard Harris. We were trying to ask you yesterday. We didn't get a response. Do we think Mars even exists? Hey, Rips, are you reviewing the co-host submissions, or is your team doing that for you? It's a little mix of both. I haven't had time to do it yet on my end. I've peeked at a few of them, but I haven't given them like the full thing. I've told the team to respond to every single applicant, at least letting them know that their application was received. We're going through them this week. It's only Tuesday, but yeah, we're going through them this week. There's some really good candidates, like very, very strong candidates, but I haven't gone through them and responded yet. I've definitely watched like full videos and stuff, and like people who were not having a video last week kind of told them like, hey, add a video. But there's some really good applicants. Serious contender for you. She's gonna reach out to ASAP. Great. Awesome. What's up, Nora? How are you? Yeah, Margaret seems to love this right now. We had like a bit of a bottoming out. I was considering going long, but I didn't have any conviction. The reason why is because we're just in this tight little zone. I mean, this is... Where's my tools? It's basically from here to there. We're just hanging around in that zone right now. More specifically, it's like basically that. That. A little bit of overhang. So
Yeah, nothing really interesting to me. Maybe a breakout or a breakdown of that zone. CPI is tomorrow, so I think the market is waiting for CPI tomorrow, to be honest. Mars is something, most likely plasma light source. It's nothing like what NASA claims. Most likely it's similar to the moon. Just a light source, not a rock. Aha. Moonboy says, my first payout was with Halcyon Trader Funding. Never heard of them before. Good morning, Turtles. I'm doing well, thank you. Should we get some gambles going early? I feel like we could go get some early gambles going. Next piece of news, I think, is out of the bottom of the hour. Let me just double check. Or no, it's Redbook, huh? Let's see. Ah, yeah, Redbook and then existing home sales at 10. I'm actually surprised I even put on trades yesterday, given how light the schedule is until CPI. CPI tomorrow, PPI on Thursday with a nice little jobless claims twist. And that's pretty much it for the week. Oh, University of Michigan on Friday. Really not all that exciting. Any Fed speakers? Earnings this week? I think Cisco's this week, right? Let me see. I think that's the only one that means anything is Cisco. Let's see. Or were they last week? Yeah, no, Cisco's tomorrow after the close. Who else? Oh, Supermicro, SMCI today after the bell. Let's see. Anybody else? Kava? No. No, nobody really just worth looking at. Cisco. What's up, Shane? How are you, baby? Jeff thinks that Richard was born on Mars. Richard, were you actually born on Mars? Fireman, good morning. What's up? Bullish buys for me. Any sell setups I'll ignore today. Interesting. I mean, I don't disagree with that at all, actually. I think that seems fair. Seems totally fair to me. There's just not a lot of news driving the headlines this morning. I have to wait for breaking news. There was a headline about Trump was hiding in a catering container to get on a flight in Turkey, and you hear about that? There's an assassination threat in Iran. Yeah, something. So in the liquidity pool, anything can happen, yes. Anything can happen. I mean, we're probing higher liquidity, which was less acceptable, but anything can happen. Probably gonna be, I might not even touch my Percy today. And these are my Ultra accounts. I'm 1 day away from passing. I could technically pass these things today and get a payout today. Ooh. I shouldn't have thought about that. That's crazy. I could technically pass these today and get a payout today. Ooh. Air Force 1 Air Force Super ditched, and he went out on a third plane. He left Air Force 2 as decor with News Corp on it. Whoops. Can't get the payout today. They make you wait till the day to activate them. Really? What is this thing that is at the end of your sentence? What is that supposed to mean? Can't see it. Oh, news. Got some type of news here. Somebody just got pooped on. Uh-oh. Well, if you're long and strong, you just got pooped on. 870 to 8 is the low of that. Oh. U.S. forces have fired on a Panama ship? What? What? Is that for real? Attempting to run a blockade of Iranian ports? Interesting. Are we shooting at Panamanian ships? That's a new one. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my unexpected bingo card. Why are we lighting up Panamanian ships? Don't go to their port, come to ours or we'll shoot you. Probably just sending rockets over their ships. Wow, look at this. Margaret hates that. Panamanian ships need to be protected. Margaret doesn't like that at all, buddy. What's up, wood chopper? Whoa. Was that you drinking something other than Celsius? This is Saratoga, my friend. No, I have to get I'm getting my blood test done today. It's my second or third one of the year for getting all of my vitals measured. I have like 65 different biomarkers being measured to make sure I'm staying in tip-top shape. You wash your face in that, Saratoga? Sometimes, it just depends. What peptide stack you on? I have just never taken a peptide. I have no plans to. I talked about this on stream before, but my wife and I had an appointment out here to some like clinic for peptides for like a consultation, and I chickened out at the last second. I just don't trust it yet. I feel like it was just a very flash in the pan type of fad. Obviously, they do stuff, but I just don't think they're very safe. Have you tried Bloom drinks? I tried them. They're pretty good. Are those the weed ones? The Heller peptides? No way, dude. Wait, Gus, I always get it conflated. Gus, are you the Bloomberg Germinal guy or is Lomanco? I never can remember. Were you the Germinal guy or was it Lomanco? There, you're both here. Okay, it was Lomanco. Okay. Because I always have to judge the IQ of the person I'm talking to, and the person who said Germinal, I need to have a certain different type of vernacular when I'm speaking to them. So, you know. Team peptides? Oh, man. All good, bro. 3 payouts from the same account just hit. Feels better than the big payouts. Yo, let's go, baby. Who you trading with, wood chopper? More hand movements, shapes, and colors. Need price way lower to get into my long. Still early. Nice. Man, if I was in a long, I would have been pissed. Because it's not even, that headline doesn't even make sense for the market to drop like that. But it's like, you know, it's back to where it was. Hey, look, it hit our magical line. And they used that as an excuse to get out. To be fair, before the headline hit, we were kind of coming into overhead supply and having trouble breaking out. So, to be fair. I'm searching for the Bloomberg Germinal to this day and can't find it to subscribe. You might have some trouble finding that one. Barron made that headline up. Maybe. Who here is on peptides? I'm curious. You're in good shape and happily married. You don't need them. What if I was miserable? Would you need? I don't think peptides would help you if you're miserable and divorced. Is that right? Miserable and divorced. You need peptides. You take them? Micker, you're on the Wolverine stack. That's what somebody said. I mean, dude, if it did exactly what it did on the tin, if it did what it said on the tin, and there was no side effects, I'd be all about it, man. It's the side effects that spook me out. I'm on natural, baby. I would definitely, dude, what is this little symbol behind what you type? I still can't figure this out. You have like a little dotted line box after everything you type. Oh yeah, you get them to look better, feel better, and get more hoes. If you already got it, you're good to go. There you go. Peptides is a gateway drug to hard steroids. Dude, I've had some homies on the big juice. Oh, in your truck, it's voice to text. Nice. Drive safe, man. TRT. Dude, that's the other thing too. I have friends that are on like the TRT stuff. I don't know. We'll find out what my levels are in a few days when I get my blood results back. But see, I can't even drink coffee this morning. It's annoying. I want to be cracked out of my mind on some coffee right now. TRT is definitely a gateway to the big juice. Yeah, dude, I've had some friends that are on like, there's like, dude, HGH, Trenbolone, Anavar, all that stuff. And it's just like, brother, what are we doing here? To me, it's just so ridiculous because it's like they're not professional athletes. It's like, what are we doing here? What are you doing? They're not on any, they're not competing, they're just dudes. It's like, brother, what are you doing? It's so crazy. I think it's funny. Like, what's the competition? Oh man. What side effects? Been on peptides for 12 years now? I don't know, coming off of them. Curious how much caffeine you reckon you have in a day. Aren't those drinks you're smashing full of caffeine as well? So I start out with a cup of espresso. Ain't TRT good if your test is getting lower as you age? I think so, yeah. I mean, TRT I think is fine. But the thing that sucks is that once you're on it, like your body produces less and less natural tests. But I guess if you're already low, you're not producing it anyway, you know? I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the miracle to come out that doesn't have any side effects that we can all just take and be happy. I got a shitty coffee machine. I don't have anything special. I've had some Breville's. I've had some, God, what was the other brand? I've had some crazy ones. I've had like the ones that take a while to make. I just don't have any passion for it, so now I have the worst one. I have the worst one now. I have a K-cup machine. It's the worst. It's fine. I don't really care. But anyway, espresso, and then I move on to the Ghost drinks. So those have probably 200 milligrams, and then I have about 2 of those. I used to have like 8. I don't know. Been kind of chilling out on the caffeine lately. Yeah, I mean, to me, like, I just like to have coffee really quickly in the morning. I love to smash an espresso right early in the morning. So you just put a little Bustelo cup in there. Get a little Bustelo K-cup in that thing, and it's fine. It's not going to taste like it will if you're like grinding the beans fresh and tamping it down and clicking all the buttons and shit, you know? Like, I get it. You can taste the difference for sure. Go 7-Up is fire. Can you discuss what you see on order flow? Right now, we're just dancing between. There's no trades for me. This is not interesting, you know? There's no news. The only thing that made sense was like, you know, topping out up here, bottoming out down here, and this is just such a tight zone, it's not worth any of my trading. The plan for today is to wait. If we continually sell off up in this area, and we come down to this midpoint right here, we start cracking low. Could be interested in temporary shorts. Be really nice to do that. It'd also be really nice to do this. So I need it out of the zone to feel confident of putting on any type of size. And you know what? We might not get any size to put on because it could be just like yesterday in anticipation for CPI that's going to be coming Wednesday, further down the line. So it's better to have a no trade with low confidence than to put on a trade with low confidence. You know? Excuse all the yawning. It's because I haven't had any caffeine today. Getting an espresso mini, that shit genuinely tastes like real espresso. I worked in an Italian restaurant, so I had a shitload of good espresso. Let me see. Let me see. Nespresso mini? Nespresso mini? Oh, this is the one they have in those hotel rooms sometimes. Right? Do we think Nespresso is better than K-Cups though? Just like a Bustelo K-Cup? Adenosine? What the hell is adenosine? What the hell? I need to look this up. What is adenosine? Adenosine. Adenosine is a medicine. It's a medication. You got Bustelo right now? Yeah, Bustelo's the shit, man. I think it's the best K-Cup if you like the flavor of coffee. Dude, I think you have something wrong with you if you don't like the flavor of coffee. How do you not like the flavor of coffee or the smell of it? It's like one of the best smells and tastes in the world. Good automatic coffee machine is a solid investment if you're a big coffee drinker. I mean, dude, I have a bunch. I might still have them. They're in storage or I still have them. But like, I just don't have the time to commit to it. It's fun for a few times, but then it's just kind of like, all right, I don't want to really work too much. And like the amount of time that I have to spend doing it all and the cleaning part, you know. Gus, where are you going? Later, guys. Stack them up, locked and loaded. Headed out to check out bear stands. Bear stands. Is that like bear stands? What is a bear? I gotta look. What is a bear stand? A bear stand is an elevated tree stand or a ground blind used by hunters. Oh, you're bear hunting? Have fun. Didn't even know that was a thing. I knew I didn't screw up. Adenosine is not a hormone. It's a naturally occurring chemical called contains caffeine blocking. Got it. Rips, what's the wildlife like in Nevada? You know, it was more dangerous, I feel, in California where I lived. I lived in the sticks in California. Lived in a place called Rancho Santa Fe, and we had like rattlesnakes in our backyard. Well, we had a huge property. So it was like on a mountain. It was very peaceful. So yeah, rattlesnakes. That was annoying. Baby rattlesnakes. Geeks. The sticks. Brother, it's far from downtown. Come on. See, you actually know where I'm talking about. It's not like, you know, it's funny. Lots of cougars in Nevada? I don't know, not where I live, man. The sticks, bro. The mean streets of RSF, dog. Oh, that's funny. Blast them with shotguns here on Texas. Wait, you blast who? I gotta see what your chat history says. Who you blasting? Snakes? Indiana Jones did not like snakes. Damn. Shotguns? You shoot snakes with shotguns? Seems like overkill. I guess it'd be harder to shoot them with a single round, though. That makes sense. Buckshot. Use buckshot or slugs? Hey, Ripsy in chat. What do you think of these Top Step 250 accounts? Nice to see some size on these accounts. Did they make them permanent? They're going to fit for some people. I don't think they're going to fit for everybody because they're pricey. Yeah, Kick is more lit than YouTube, Randy. We'll say. People, I think, on YouTube are mostly tuning in from television sets. It sounded really old to say that. From TVs. Lomanga says, myself, for example, I've always had low natural test levels my whole life. I'm 1.85 meters. I don't speak Italian. What is that? 1.85 meters. What is that in freedom points? 100 kilos and 1.85 meters. What is that in freedom points? Carry the one. You're like 4'8" and you weigh 63 pounds. Okay. Got it. Oh, okay. I had to keep reading. Sorry, I'm American. Excuse me. It's really difficult for me to lose muscle mass. Will always regret not having some PEDs on those years when I went hard. Isn't it true though? Like even if you're on steroids, like the gains only stay as long as you continue on steroids. Like, isn't that a true thing where it's like you have to keep taking them? Though your gains are gonna go away. No? Okay. Well, I thought that was a thing too. I never got too deep into that culture, so it was never like really like. Wait, people are saying yes now. Yes and no. Fools at my gym always delay. That's funny. You have base level you retain, but you'll never keep the gains past the human potential. Ah, see. Old age dink shrinkage? I don't feel that's a true thing at all. Older I get? I don't. I'm a CV or CVICU nurse. Had a guy in his 40s super fit and been taking peptides for a few years. No other family history and needed heart bypass. Jeez. Yeah, natural is always going to be better, but I get like, I don't know. I'm very healthy right now, so I don't really mind anything. There's a weird thing. One time, I think it was like last year, there's like my feet were sore out of nowhere. That was like a weird thing, I guess. KK says, since I'm new to your page, can you briefly explain what time frame you make setups versus the time frame you make entries? So my top-down analysis will always start at the 4 hour. Always will start here. This is the 4 hour chart, and I go to the 1 hour. The 30, the 15, M5, M3, M1. That's generally how I'm looking at things. If I'm looking for a broader scalp, I'm usually, or a tighter scalp, not broader scalp. I'm looking for a tighter scalp. I'm using somewhere betwixt the M5 and the M1. If I am taking a longer trade, or if I'm interested in an area of price that has been visited from the past, I'm going to extend the time frame out to that zone. The visible range volume profile right here will retool based on my viewport. So if I zoom in tight here, you can see the viewport changes, right? If I scroll down, I'm only getting what's on my screen right here. If I zoom back, my visible range is going to change dramatically, right? So I'm using that as context to look at where the liquidity is based on the picture that I'm trading. The idea that we're going to be trading from here to here is less likely than here to here. Not saying that this couldn't happen, right? But it's less likely because that liquidity is much further away. But if the market was going to settle on some liquidity, it's pretty likely that it might find something down in that area. This is more likely first though. So I'm using all of these things in combination with one another to help guide me on finding setups and what the broader picture is of the day. Why is the VRVP not on TradingView? what you're looking at on your screen right now is indeed TradingView. Rips, can you speak on Marine X Lambo? Is that dude legit or not? Just ask for broker statements. Simple as that. Somebody's selling a service and purporting to make X amount of dollars, just ask for a broker statement. If there's any pushback on that. One of the reasons why I respect Ross Cameron is because he continually publishes audited broker statements while charging a fee for his service. If you're following somebody for free, it's fine. Show broker statements, not show broker statements, whatever, it's up to them. But if you're having somebody that's charging you money for their service and they're refusing to show broker statements, well, it's pretty clear. They're not a profitable trader. It's just that simple. Somebody who's not charging for a service, it's fine. Do whatever you want. Doesn't really matter. But if you're, and again, even if somebody is charging, they're not showing broker statements, that's up to you, you know? If they're finding some way to help you in your trading, great, but the reality is the reality, right? I'm gonna venture a guess that they're not showing broker statements, right? But yeah, broker statements too should be a complete picture. It's easy to show a broker statement from one day. Also, monthly broker statements, specifically with futures, will show you, excuse me. It's the reason why ICT has never shown consistent monthly broker statements. He shows, when I was arguing with ICT last year about broker statements, people would rush to defend him because he has a strong community, or call it whatever you want to call it. People would rush to defend him and say, oh, look, he showed broker statements. He did show some broker statements, but he conveniently left out his monthly statement where you would see all of the deposits he was making to his account. So yeah, if somebody's charging $500 a month and they're not showing broker statements, chances are they're not a profitable trader, and that's fine. Like, if people want to fall for that, yeah, great, whatever. It's the Wild West out there, I guess. What about someone what about someone who is giving some free content, also selling a course mentorship? Again, if somebody is selling something, if somebody is selling you something, it's up to you. It's your call, but I think that you should be demanding broker statements. And if somebody's not showing broker statements, then probably not the thing. Have I heard of Socrates? I would hope so. I did go to school. Are you talking about the famous philosopher? Bots drown that chat? What do you mean? What happened to the chat? What are you talking about? The trader guy? No. You ever heard of Einstein? The famous, no. Like, you're talking about the Einstein of Wall Street? That guy? Mamba FX, come on, that's funny. Truth of the matter is that there aren't very many profitable traders out there, unfortunately. Trading is very, very hard. That's the problem. Trading is extremely difficult, and yeah. Mamba FX, is he legit? I mean, it takes 2 brain cells to rub together to figure that one out. With this new era of prop from some kids being trading content creators, not even have a personal account, that's crazy. It is what it is, man. You can choose who you follow, but at the end of the day, I mean, the masses are always going to go after the big numbers. And it goes after the people who are newer traders. Like, I still have people who ask me about TJR, and like there's people in here asking about Mamba. Like, people get attracted to these big numbers and they want to believe. Yeah. Is watching in 2x speed a real thing to stay current in the stream? Yes. Big numbers, flashy lifestyle. I think it's just the big numbers. Because Trades by Side doesn't have any flashy lifestyle because you can't afford it. Sorry, that's mean. Yeah. Missed that one. How about taking the time to learn on your own and find your own voice instead of following the broccoli herd set? I mean, there's also value in trading alongside people and being part of a community. Blindly following somebody because they show flashy numbers on the screen, I don't think is a fair trade-off. It's one of the reasons why I did that mission last year, to just focus on trading a cash account and showing broker statements along the way, because nobody had really done that. There are some more and more people that are doing that. He puts on gold buys for 4 mil a week. Dude, it's so funny that people, I was always, I was talking about this to either a friend or my wife, I can't remember, but it was like a few years ago, and I was like, it's so funny watching these course sellers, like, they just keep one-upping each other. And like, people used to be like showing like $10,000, $20,000 days, and now you have like Trades by Side who's showing like $40 million months, and it's like, dude, when is it gonna go to $1 billion? I can't wait until we see $1 billion. I literally can't wait to see somebody being like, we had our first $1 billion week. Buy my course, $85 a month. That's gonna be the best one. Morning Rips question. Can you help me understand the zone of trap sellers? Didn't they get squeezed out with that strong bullish move up? Where? This? All this is saying, if you have trap sellers right here, what does a trap seller want to do? If you are a trapped seller, what would you like to do? What would be your function in the market? Cover. Correct. Your goal would be to cover. There you go. Correct. Get out free. You nailed it. You guys are so smart this morning. I love it. Just made $1 billion. Woke up in a Bugatti, so I need to sell a course right now. New here, heard a lot about you, big man. Let's do this. Thanks for being here, Bishop. I appreciate you. Now, I'm not one, I don't like to sit here and shit talk other traders and whatever. Like, we all get it. Y'all are smart. Doesn't make that much sense to not show something if you're crushing it, right? Are there still sellers down there? For the time being, until we revisit that zone and say otherwise, yes. There are trap sellers that are happy to be buying and covering their book down there. Can you teach us a little bit how you spot icebergs and trade them on Bookmap? So you don't have to do it the way that I do it, and the reason why I do it is for bandwidth, right? So I don't have any of the add-ons in Bookmap that I have them, I just don't use them. I have the highest tier of Bookmap with all of the data, all the packages, all the bells and whistles. But me personally, it slows down the display too much. So I need speed when I'm scalping. You'll see often, like if I'm trading and we have Bookmap stuttering, I get a little bit frustrated if I'm, in a trade or whatever. But there's an add-on that you can actually see icebergs as an order type. One of the things that the CME started doing for transparency is that they allowed you to see order types as they were executed. So you can see a stop order being executed, you can see an iceberg order being executed, and it's extremely different. It's 180 degrees different from what you can have in the equities markets. You can't see a stop, you can't see a hidden order. You can, but you have to identify it. And I guess that's probably one of the reasons why I'm so comfortable in not having the add-ons on my screen, is because I come from the world of equities where you would have to read the time and sales and the DOM to spot somebody who is hiding their size. So on Bookmap, it's the same thing. I'm looking for somebody that's showing a certain amount of contracts on the DOM that are not being taken. Level 3 data, I don't know if they would classify as level 3, but it's called MBO data. MBO. It's about $200 a month, I think. Can't remember. Hey Ribs, which do you like better, Apex 50K Legacy or the new 50K account? It comes down to your trading and your payout goals, right? 8 Cylinders says the best and only actual trading course that you pay for I would ever promote are by Ross. His courses are like legit education, trading technicals, but YouTube with the brain works fine. Yeah, YouTube University has plenty now for free. What's your favorite watch? Favorite watch brand gets a lot of hate. Richard Mille. I've had a lot of different brands. Richard Mille, AP, Rolex, Patek Philippe. I've really only gone after like those brands and collected from those brands. I've never had any like real crazy offshoots like lower tier Omegas, IWCs. I had a Jacob & Co. at one point, not the nice fancy ones, like the old school 5 time zone ones. One sec. MBO's level 3, there you go. Any brand watch as long as it's costing $450K? No, that's not true. I have some IWCs that are sub 15,000 that are perfectly great watches. Just heard because RM is not a good investment, that's why it gets hate. Is this true? No, that's not true at all. They're a great investment. That's the strongest return I ever had on a watch ever in my life was with a Richard Mille. Ridiculous. Like not even comparable. Rolex is just kind of, the Rolexes are like investing in the S&P, but slower. RMs can be like, if you time the RM market properly, oh man, it's ridiculous. It's like catching a meme stock. Not sure it is true. Someone said that big players can hide their trades. If that's true, Bookmap won't show correct picture. In the CME, all of the trades have to happen on the light market. There's no dark market pools on the CME. There's no swaps, no dark market pools. So when we're talking about futures, it's a different conversation. You're talking about like dark pools and swaps and equities markets. It's completely different. Is there a pitch and catch there? There was. I talked about at the top of the show. I don't really like any of this. None of this is interesting to me here. I think once we have CPI out, it'll be much better. You talking about iceberg orders? Or are you talking about like hiding them completely? I can do an iceberg order. You don't have to be a big player. I mean, I get an iceberg showing 1 on the bid with 100 behind, or 99 behind technically. Did you find traders to work with? Currently, the team is going through all the applicants right now. And once they go through their first pass, I'm going to go through a second pass, and then we'll start talking about it on air here. JD says, when I get this trading thing going for me, I will definitely be a watch and gun collector. There you go. Very nice. Did you apply, Nikki? Pick the boy? Is it you? Did you apply? No, you can still apply right now. Yeah, still apply. The boy applied? Who's the boy? I only have a Datejust and I love it. Yeah, Datejust is great. Those will hold their value. Rolexes tend to hold their value unless you get some type of offshoot, like a specialized model. If you're not a huge Rolex collector, chances of you getting a specialty model are next to zero. You're probably not going to get one anyway, but you know, there's also some models that are like, you know, if you get like a white-faced Datejust or a white-faced Day-Date, it's not going to do as good as a dark-faced Day-Date, like a chocolate face or a black-faced one, or like a mother of pearl dial or a flooded dial. Like there's just certain things that you, as a watch collector, you learn throughout the years. But yeah, if you're getting like just a plain Jane sub with a black face, a black dial, you're probably gonna hold value pretty well. So Rolexes are the safest investment, I think, for watch brands because they're easy to get out of too, right? A Richard Mille is not the easiest thing to get out of. You need a buyer to be a seller. There's brands that I technically or tend to avoid, like Breitling. I don't think I've ever owned a Breitling. I'm trying to remember. There's not really a market for Breitling because you can go into any Breitling dealer and get one. Omegas, same sort of deal. Omegas are sometimes rare, but pretty rare to be rare unless you get a very rare bottle. There's like MBO or not MBO. What is it? Openworks or I can't think of the name. It's got an M in it. They got the frog watches. Those are like super specialized, but like, you know, markets are not going to be strong for those things. Markets are very strong for Patek, AP, Richard Mille, and Rolex. That's why I've generally always stuck to those brands for when I'm getting in and out of watches. And when you buy a watch, you're just kind of wearing a bank account. You're not really, you know, you're just kind of holding it for however long you want it. Maybe you're going to have it forever. I still have some watches in my collection that I've had for years and years, but I get in and out of watches all the time. I applied but struggling to upload my video to email. So quick hack for that is to upload it as a unlisted video to YouTube and then just drop the unlisted link in your application. REO trades. That's the easiest way to do it. So yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab another Saratoga. I'll be right back. We're just getting started. No trades yet because the market is just boring. So, be back with you. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. That was very quick. We up this morning. Nice. I mean, I have not traded anything. What if the block is 5K is not liquid? Does it appear in small block or how's it? What are we talking about? Are you talking about like block orders in the CME? Those are like swaps, bro. You would hit up a broker dealer and be like, dude, I got 5,000 NQ I want to sell. And then you agree on a price and then you report it to the CME. It doesn't show up in this. Is that what you're talking about? It's not, it doesn't show up. It shows up in reporting. It doesn't show up like on, this is technically called Globex, the global exchange. So yeah, block orders, dude. It's like a swap. You have to hit up a broker dealer and be like, bro, I got this much that I want to sell. And then they'd find a counterparty to your trade and then you'd report it. It's nothing special. it's not going to affect you as a day trader, you know? How do I meet a 20% consistency rule on a 50K instant funded? What is the profit target? I'll tell you. Market is rigged. I mean, it's two people agreeing on a block, man. It's not that. These guys are funny. It's just two people. It's just the same way the swap would work. It's on legacy? No. What's the what's your profit target? If you could tell me your profit target, I'll help you. I'll tell you what's your cap per day. It's very, you know. There is no profit target. What's the minimum payout? $250 bare minimum. What firm is this? I mean, there's no buffer that you have to exceed or anything. You just have to make $250 and you get it all, or which firm are we talking about? Oh, Legacy Fund. I've never heard of them in my life. Well, I mean, there might be a buffer. I would check the rules, but usually if like $250 is the minimum payout, they need you to get over a buffer of like $1,200 or something like that. So I don't know. Yeah, if it's $250 and it would be $50 a day over 5 days would be 20%. Hey, Rubs, you have had any experience with Futures Elite? No, never heard of them. When is the prickly rips coming back? What? What does that even mean? What am I looking at here? Seems to be doing much better when we don't show the liquidity in the market. This is much more comfortable for people. They look at this, they go, no stress. We got 25 minutes till the market opens. It's been a while since I felt like very low interest in trading, so. So they're telling me I have to be consistent for 5 straight days. So I have to make 9,000 based on the 1,800 I made Monday. Then I get my first payout. That sounds about right. 20% consistency is sounding about right with those numbers. Has anyone had experience here with Futures Elite? Voon said, I have had experience with Futures Elite. Terrible firm. They do risk interviews and find any reason to not pay you. That being said, I did get 2 10K payouts from them, but it took 2 business weeks. Wow. And a crazy ass email thread to get paid. That's crazy. What are all the factors that make trading low interest today? I mean, it's really not that all that factors. The fact that we're just in a very tight range right now, and CPI is tomorrow. Those 2 things alone. This is yesterday's price action. Not great. This is today's so far. Not great. We've had these massive moves. The only thing that would be interesting to me would be seeing this being topping liquidity, auction into it, finding a huge amount of sellers, possibly going down. That's how you could interest me in today's auction. This is feeling like very much like the summer today, even though it's the tail end of the summer. But yeah, keep those applications coming in. It's awesome. Yeah, divide your biggest day by 5 or multiply by 0.2. Either way works. Yesterday and today so far haven't offered the best setups for me, but I still show up and will be looking for a setup. That's smooth. I like it. Honestly, the payout times are the less worries because most people don't get to request a payout. Yeah. Can we get new levels before the open? We hit the IG goal. Those will be coming tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Pretty excited to see which traders you bring on. Me too. Me too. Is the VIX actually pushing up? Let me see. Give me one of these days. One of these days. Oh, right now it's just chilling. I'd like to come on the show. I'm looking for somebody permanent, not just a guest. But when we do have guests, we'll definitely get a lot of the folks on here. What's up, Machine? How are you? 2 red lines, topping liquidity. That's it. Prior highs where we had topping liquidity. You pay attention to the option 0 DT straddle price for the day? It depends. Depends on the day. Any part of you miss spinning swollen bees on Yeet because I'm debating skipping trading today for it? I mean, you just brought it up, so now I'm thinking about it. So, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I heard they got a new blackjack game. Crazy, huh? Yeah, Yeet blackjack. Insane. What time frame is this? That's the 5. The 5 minute, baby. No, 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 no. Dude, Yeet was fun, man. Yeet was fun. Boop, 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 boop. Do you trade for gap closes? No, not really. After this long of a break for you, they'll let you hit something big again and try to bring you back. Maybe, dude. Always a possibility. You know? Always a possibility. Anything can happen, man. It was always a good time, though. Some days were more frustrating than others, I will say that. There's definitely some days that were more frustrating than others. I guess it all just depends, right? What do you think? It up, down, or sideways? I mean, I just want to see that opening 15-minute range, really. I really like to see that. The levels will be posted tomorrow. Right now, we are seeing some weakness. Whoops. Why do I always do that? Why do I always press that wrong button? I need the clock. And the view count. Go back to that one. Oops. That one. That's what I want. There we go. That should be right. Perfect. So we could do the open like that. People just keep complaining about the book map. If it was up to me, it would be like that. But whatever. Found your chat once, can't find it anymore. If you go to my Instagram profile, it's literally right there. It's at my Instagram profile. Let's run a poll, book map or YouTube. There you go. Book map or trading view. Or the open. There we go. Fire it in. Is Bookmap superior to deep charts? I mean, I've just been using Bookmap for so long. My volume profile doesn't look like yours. I tried the daily and the weekly. I'm 6 years old. Don't get made at me. You just got to zoom it in and out to have it look like mine. Change your zoom level for your viewport. It's going to change based on what you're looking at in the viewport. Jigsaw is great. I used to use Jigsaw way back in the day. Oh. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got the market opening in less than 15 minutes, so get ready. We'll be back. Wait, before I go, somebody want a giveaway. Let me do that. I gotta find. What was your name? Tater, what was your name? Like your first name? Wait, I think I found you. This might be you. Yeah. There we go. All right. What did you want? Flex. No, I got it. You're all good. You're good, man. I think you wanted a flex, right? Yes. There you go. Okay, be right back. All right. We're back. John, what was your name on Instagram again? Do 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 do. Let me see how I can find you. There we go. All right, you're all set, John. How many micros do you recommend on a 50K account with a 1K daily loss limit? 1 to 3. Oh, we might actually get vlog 10 up today. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Let me see. That's so dope if we can actually do it. Amazing. Hell yeah, brother. Cool. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Amazing. TikTok being banned on government devices. Is that still not done yet? What are they doing over there? What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Get TikTok on. What are you guys doing, TikTok government people? What do you need TikTok on your phones for? Unbelievable. You trade on that account yet or not? If you didn't write to support catch and break today. Interesting. Bro, I'm genuinely so confused. I blew up 5 funded next flexes last week and now they're somehow reset. Reach out to support. Trading view on your government laptop. There you go. Fat guy, what's up, baby? How are you, sir? It's a pleasure to see you in here. Hey, look at it. We hit 2,000 exactly. What a number. It's all because of you, fat guy. You are the 2,000th person to be here. Hey. Hey. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see if I can get this all situated before the market opens. Be dope. Vlog 10, wow, look at us go. Vlog 10, baby. Sweet. This one's nice and short and sweet too. Song is a banger, by the way. Digging this one. What time would you guys like to see the vlog go live? 9 a.m., 12 noon Eastern? That seems good, right? 12 noon Eastern today? What do you guys think? $12 p.m. Eastern? Yo, fat guy, what are you doing, man? Thank you. 25 gifted. You're out of your mind, bro. What are you doing? Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You don't have to be doing that. Crazy, man. You are the man, bro. Not me. You. Let's see. Premiere today. 9 a.m. Pacific. Okay. Cool. Damn. Leslie, look at you. My man. Appreciate you. Oh. All right, cool. The premiere is going to go live today at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central. Bing bong. Awesome. I post that about dude, hockey Shane. Yo, you guys are insane. Slow down. Unbelievable. Right before the market opens too. Oh my god. Just got gifted a sub while I'm already subbed. Well, that just means you got an extra month, baby. All right, we got 2.5 minutes. I got to focus on the markets right quick. CPI data is coming out tomorrow. That's going to be the big one. So, just chill, baby. Just chill. Today should be very chill. Probably a lot of choppier. Ideal trade would be a rejection off the highs. But right now we're finding a lot of buyers down here on these lows, these temporary lows. Anything can happen. What is a stop buy? You have a stop order that will buy when it gets triggered. When the stop order is triggered, it will send in a market buy order. Going up or down to the open? Good question. It's $1 million question, baby. Anything can happen. Oh man, I need caffeine. God, I need so much caffeine right now. Can't have any caffeine until I get my blood drawn. Sad days, sad days. See if we can get anything good on here. Inside 1 minute now. Leslie doing the dance. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, no coffee is brutal. Am I doing okay? Yeah, just getting my blood drawn. Getting my vitals. Focusing on my health. Nothing wrong at all. It's just I do my blood draws 4 times a year. It's that time. That's it. Nothing wrong at all. Very healthy. All right, here we go, everybody. Good luck. Be careful. Be safe. It's going to be an interesting open. A lot of green in equities right now, but I would like to see a greener picture sold into. Let's see. Okay. Currently selling. Straight to the VWAP. Little bounce there on the VWAP. Back down to 800. Yeah, that 797 level getting tagged again. So currently kind of holding at the VWAP. Equities are a mixed picture right now. S&Ps are starting to roll down to this quintuple bottom, triple bottom, whatever. Now really dropping it low. Curious to see if we're going to have any kind of bounce at all. Google's very soft right now. Sellers still seem to be in control of this for the time being. Arbel, thank you. 27 gifted, my goodness. Yeah, markets are definitely rolling much lower. Downside would be like 730 or so. Finding some buyers. Can they bring it back up to say 800 or so? Seeing what feels like a complete repeat of yesterday. Coming back down to this lower area of price. Equities are showing some red. Zoom that out a little bit so we stop stutter stepping around here. Back down through 760. Definitely seeing some weaker hands in equities here. A little bouncing in Nvidia, but I don't think it's enough. Zoom out a little bit here. Seeing if we're going to sweep on these lows. I'll zoom out a little bit more. There's those lows. Not to be confused with the hardware store lows. Kind of settling in down here. 760 was an interesting area yesterday as well, so is it going to crack these lows, or is it going to find that liquidity that it found here in this zone yesterday? Still some sellers showing up. S&Ps are finding some buyers down here though. Equity's still looking pretty soft overall. Point of control did move to 760. Just holding down here. The sell side aggression seems to have dissipated quite a bit. Can they make it downtown below 740 and possibly break down in these lows? What are we looking at here? 715 or so? It's coming down. $780 seems to be the line in the sand for the S&Ps. Making its way back to uptown here. Another stutter step here. If S&Ps did break below 7780, I think it could see some more down, especially since Nvidia is so weak here. I'm in a very small position myself. They have not taken out 715 just yet. There are some pools of liquidity down here that are interesting to the auction. Nice little drop back to 725. No, I'm just gonna cover there. Very small position. What did I make? Next to nothing. Traded a very small amount of contracts. 15 minutes. Pretty close. This 715 area of price is getting schmeckled. Yeah, this is for prop firms. I was trading my cash account. Still kind of bleeding. Nvidia is confidently through the VWAP here. I would like to see a bounce around 700 for a potential reshort. 7775 and the S&P is now being traded. We are coming back into that prior zone of liquidity that we visited yesterday. So see if we have any kind of bounce here. Bouncing back up above 700. Nice work there, Charles. Way to go, buddy. Seeing on this bounce if it's strong. Attempting to push up towards that 725 area price and rejecting. I didn't catch any of that one. I wanted 725s. So we came into that prior zone of liquidity right here. Just kind of bouncing around it right now. Still slow price action. A lot of orders, a lot of overhead supply into this area of price. See if there's anything that we can try to snipe up here. See if we can short underneath 740 here, targeting a break back below 700. Let's wait and see. Watching here on this pullback. We break back lower. I want to see this sending down below 700. I don't want to see these bounces. Nice move. Covering most of the position there. Back to 700 is our target. Leaving a little runner behind, just in case. Puts us up just shy of 10 grand now. Covering one more there. And out the rest, stopped out at 700 there. Yeah, that was the clean PNC I was looking for. The cleanest of the bunch. So up 94.65 on the day. Trading very light. It was worth the wait, but I'm not going to put on a lot of contracts. I could have went crazy on that, but I just wasn't feeling like it. You know, as much as the market is dropping, for some reason, I just don't have a lot of confidence in these shorts, which is why my sizing is so small. Yeah, the PNC was great. Anticipating that 740 hold. What's up, Julius? How are you? How many people caught that that move on that exhaustion up towards 740 and that failure back down to 700? That was the cleanest move for me on the entire session. So far, all 9 minutes, 10 minutes of the session so far. Yeah, I don't know. Something about this tape just does not have me trusting for like an all-day fade or anything, so. At all. Yeah, you can see this pump back up here. So. That, right there. I like the noises. So, was the initial break lower, covering, break lower, covering. That's it. 94.65 on the day. It ain't much, but it's honest work. It's $9,400 I didn't have today. Yeah, I don't trust these shorts. It's just weird. I just don't trust the shorts. It just feels like another range-bound day incoming. I feel like that's why I was just using such small size. Just really didn't have a lot of confidence, really. Google's getting smoked. Yeah, Google's the loss leader of the day, but look at the bounce in NVIDIA right now. The bounce in Microsoft, the bounce in Meta. It's just hard to trust this tape when you have these components that are just holding things up. I mean, trust me, I'd like to be short 100 contracts and it rolling 200 points. That'd be sick. Make 400 grand on the day, but staying out of the trades that are going to hurt you is all about proliferation as a trader. You know? Can you explain the range-bound market? What are your confidence? We talked about it earlier in the stream when we were doing the chart work, but the fact of the matter is that we have CPI tomorrow and we've been in a very tight range. We haven't had anything that's going to move the needle. Equities are driving the broader picture of things, but with CPI on the docket tomorrow, I think that the market is going to be range-bound. You know, range-bound can mean 250 points, 150 points, 100 points, 20 points. I believe that we are just range-bound for the time being. And we will continue to do so until CPI or we have some type of catalyst, right? If I would have felt that the market was gonna, you know, if I was a hindsight trader, you know, I would have been short off the open. We're talking about the weakness before the market opened. I would have liked to see an exchange back up here. That would have put on more contracts for me. But, you know, when it's just dropping like this, I'm expecting some type of bounce. We don't get that. I'm gonna put on a small amount of contracts. Made $1,500 on my first trade and another $8,000 on my second trade. You're not going to have every single day where you can step up to the plate and swing the bat as hard as you can. Do you know what I'm saying? I trade pretty decent size in futures, and if I can trade very small size on a day like today, it doesn't mean that I'm a bad trader. It means that I'm all about proliferation. If I'm wrong on a trade, I'd rather be wrong on small size. When I have conviction on a trade and I'm wrong, I'd like to cut it quickly. Cut it quickly. When I don't have a lot of conviction and I'm still in the right idea, I use stops. I don't add to my size when the trade plays out and I don't have conviction on the trade. And that's why my P&L on a day like today looks like 9,500 and not 95,000. Right? So when the confidence level goes into a trade, the size goes up. Small size for me, 5-10 contracts. 1 to 10 contracts, small size. Biggest weakness in the day after a big win, I have to contain myself and not size up. Yeah, you have to look at each setup as a singular thing without bringing in last trade's baggage or luggage into the situation. Yeah, we still are seeing red in Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Meta. We did see a bounce out of NVIDIA, but these curls and these drops are not as extreme as what I'd like to be targeting. So that might be it for my trading in my cash account, but maybe we find some smaller trades in our Funded Seat Ultra account. That could be fun. Right now we're just, again, range bound down here. The range being 760 down to 680. Range bound. In other words, guys, what he's saying is a level of discretion built over years and years of experience. Yeah, and it's very true. You get cooked because, for instance, one of the things that I would do, Leslie even brought it up. He said that the biggest weakness is the day after a big one. I have to contain myself. I would do it after a trade. I wouldn't even do it after a day. I'd have a winning trade and be like, all right, we got this, size up. Each trade is a significant singular event. A singular, unique event, each trade. Because you won your last trade doesn't mean you're going to win your next trade. The market can change on a dime, shift completely. You might be saying, oh, well, why would you not short this? Well, because again, I don't have a lot of confidence in this market. Here's the thing. You have to ask yourself this too. And this is how I stay in the game. This is how, wow, that was a velocity logic event in the NASDAQ there. Not entirely sure what caused that, but I'm guessing maybe some news. But, you know, over the years, I have gone through enough different scenarios where I've cost myself money by doing stupid things. War ended would be market up. Or beginning, maybe, again. Maybe somebody did the wrong order quantity at the junior trade desk. But that was a velocity logic event in the NASDAQ there. Also, you know, like getting into a trade much too late. The idea that we can't reverse here all the way back up to 800 is silly. I'm not saying we're going to do it, but like with today's tape and the way that the market's been trading, you know. Untrustable market for me. A Bathing Ape says, it was me, guys. Sorry, when I stood up the tip drag. Oops. Right on your hotkeys, huh? Whoopsie. Hoopsie. Google is adding to this picture right now of mega short. So that's what scared me away from the shorts. The pullbacks yesterday were so brutal. Yeah, I mean, that matters less and less as we do break down out of the range, but I'm with you on that. That's one of the main reasons why I didn't really size up today. And again, if I can make 10 grand not sizing up, here's something I want you to think about. If you were trading in props or in a cash account, whatever you're trading in, if I could say with 100% certainty that tomorrow you were going to get that payout, tomorrow you were going to pass that account, or tomorrow you were going to have one of the biggest days that you've had in the month of August so far, and it's not a maybe or maybe you will, it's a guaranteed certainty. Like I could see into the future and I knew it. Would you really be sizing in today? Would you be trading price action that you don't feel super comfortable with? The question is always the same answer, by the way, Mike. He says, why did my comment get deleted? It's the same answer every time. It's the AI mod. Every time. Every time. It's the same answer every time. It will always be the same answer. If you don't type something stupid and your comment got deleted, it's always going to be the AI mod. Sparky Trader said, made a day's pay, locked it up. Thanks for Ripsy. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We're back into consolidation here. Will we return higher back to the prior area of 725, or will we probe lower? The multi-million-dollar question. Is Lucid in the chat? I don't think so. Maybe Fun and Seed is. They said I've reached my account due to the outage yesterday, but I didn't. I never took a 4-hour long trade. I would just reach out to their support, their chat support. That's all I do. I'm gonna try this short in my Funded Seat Ultra accounts. Get some prop firm trades here in the mix. I do want to add on perks back up. I do not think these have a daily loss limit. I'm gonna add right there on that perk up. Stop loss is gonna be way up here because we don't need one yet. I'm waiting for the market to finish grinding higher, and then I'm gonna add as it starts to roll back down. So I do want to see this piercing back down through 650 here. We've got 3 contracts on. We're targeting that 650 level of price. As it comes down, we're gonna add one on the bid, take off one more as it pushes down into the bid, and then we're just gonna move our stop right there and just let this thing work. Further TP, we want to have tagging at 631, but 645 is going to be a tough nut to crack. If we do bounce back up, I might add to it. I'm not seeing enough confidence in the sell side yet. Oops, sorry. I can't really see my screen on what it's showing sometimes. So this is going to be a profitable trade no matter which way we slice it. Will it be an extra $800 or will it be an extra 110 is the question. So let's see if we have this breakdown below this stronger liquidity. Just because it doesn't break down now doesn't mean it won't ever break down, but we are targeting, let's do the lows here, 633 quarters. There we go, stop down. So 642 bucks is what we make on that trade. Across 5 accounts, that equates to $5,000. Or sorry, I'm retarded, $3,000. Rips, you can't do math, I know. There you go. So, again, light and tight is the name of the game. Also the description of women I love. Can you put bookmap on the little screen, please? I'll put it on the big screen. Rips, I struggle with hanging on to funded accounts because I don't stop trying to make more money even on a good day, end up losing eventually. Do you recommend using profit target loss daily stop? Yes, you need some guardrails to start. I have a loaded gun right now that's looking at me. It's my cash account. I can put on a lot of trades right now. I have a loaded gun. I can click buttons and nobody's gonna stop me. I made very small amounts comparatively to what I usually make in the markets. If I can find the strength to stop trading on a day like today where I have zero confidence in the market and I'm trying to chill, I think that you can find a way to do it too, because if anything, it shows you this is what works for a professional trader. I would wager every single dollar that I have that there are so many people that did much better than I did today in the market. But does that change anything in my life? Absolutely not. What I do know is that my account balance will show up with about $10,000 more than what it had today, tomorrow. Yeah, it's not 100 grand. It's not $1 million, but it's something. Right? You got to learn to have discipline, because you always are going to have a loaded gun on your desk and you can always cause yourself financial harm. You can do anything you want. You're a free thinking human being. Having that discipline and rewarding yourself with discipline is the key to making this work. I love waking up the next day and seeing more money in my cash account. It's awesome. The only time that I wake up that I don't see more money in my cash account and I'm still happy is when I take a withdrawal. That's it. If I lose money in my cash account, but I followed my rules, I'm not upset, but I'm not happy. But I'm certainly not upset if I break my rules. Right, the last big losing day that I had, that $200,000 losing day last year, I was not happy about it, but I certainly wasn't upset with myself because I followed my rules. Confidence has a lot to do with it, right? The market's going to continue to move. The question becomes, do you have confidence in the moves of the market? Can you accurately predict where the market is heading? And if the answer to that is no, or if you have a feeling of regret, anxiety, worry, those negative feels. Jeffrey Epstein is a piece of shit, right? But he had some interesting video come out that Steve Bannon was producing talking about how traders have a feel in the market. Professional traders. That feel is developed through years and years of pattern recognition, or if you're some type of weird genius psychopath, maybe it comes from months of pattern recognition. It took me years to develop the skill of pattern recognition where I can feel tingles and jingles in my head. All right, remember the first time that you looked at a member of the opposite sex that you were super attracted to? You had a feeling, right? There was a feeling that you had when you looked at that person maybe for the first time. When I saw my wife for the first time, there was a feeling that was something that I'd never felt before. Very first time I ever saw her in my life. So, wow, never felt that before. It's not the same strong feeling, but there's something similar that goes in on our brain chemistry that when I look at, price action, there's something that I can feel that comes from pattern recognition. But it's through years and years of staring at this stuff. When people say, oh man, I've been using Bookmap for a week, it doesn't make sense to me, I say, good. It shouldn't yet. It took me a year of staring at Bookmap before my brain started to understand a little bit of what I was looking at. I went from maybe a 1 out of 1,000 to maybe a 23 out of 1,000. But if you're interested in reading order flow and reading tape and developing a sense of that, great, go for it. Will it be something that will improve your trading? Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I think that developing market intuition as a whole is extremely important for proliferation as a trader. Because if you don't develop some sense of market intuition, you'll have a great day followed by a week of terrible. Or you'll have a great month followed by a year of terrible. There's something that you must develop within market intuition that will help you and guide you on when is a good day to trade, when is a good day to put on size, when is a good day to walk away, when is a good day to lose and walk away, when is a good day to win and walk away, when is a good day to lose but stay in the game, when is a good day to win but stay in the game. It's market intuition. I can't just say, hey, if this, then that. If it was that easy, then this game wouldn't pay that much. I promise you this. So consider that all of these next times that you're showing up to the market and stop being so darn hard on yourself. The harder you are on yourself, the more difficult this is going to be because you yourself are your own boss in this. Even if you trade with a group, you are still your own boss because at the end of the day, nobody can stop you from clicking that mouse unless your account is locked or blown. That'll stop you. President Trump says Iran is agreeing to things privately but refusing to talk about them publicly. Latest from Trump. July existing home sales are out in a minute here, and then we'll get back onto our soapbox and rant. Do you think without Bookmap and order flow you can win consistently? Sure. I would find a way. I'm a cockroach. I will find a way to make things work no matter what. Look at my trading journey. I sucked balls for 3 years straight. Like it was like the most amount of sucking you could do. But I persisted. And I'm glad that I did. He literally said the best traders just know what is going to happen. It's that intuition, right? It's that intuition. It's that pattern recognition. And if you suck right now, it's okay. It's fine. You should. I'm so sick of the lies being spread online about how trading should ever be easier. 30 days this, 90 months that, or 90 days that. It's silly. 20 seconds. Let's see. Existing home sales. You're going to suck for a while. If you're not comfortable with sucking for a while, then find a new profession. You're going to suck for a while. A while. I don't mean like a week. A while. It's going to be devastating. It's going to crush your mental fortitude. It's going to make you feel like garbage a lot of the time. 4.06 versus 4.05 million, nothing. Absolutely nothing on the print. But yet you need to find solace in that. Me just saying that out loud. I mean, you guys watched me take an account from 100K to 3 million last year. And that was year 11 of my journey. This is year 12. We're closing on the beginning of year 13 in a few weeks from now. Lucky 13. But if I wouldn't have stuck with it, I wouldn't have been able to turn 100K into $3 million in a year's time. That was a great performance. But I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not stuck with trading. Had I not sucked for a while. The other thing is, like Nikki Trades says, it's also putting the work in. A lot of people around you in your life too are going to poo-poo on you for trading. And they're not wrong, because it's ridiculous to think that you can be really good at this thing that's almost impossible to do. They're not wrong. It's ridiculous. But I think if you do stick with it, you can suck a little bit less. Maybe you won't be a millionaire trader, because I don't think that a lot of people out there are capable of that, because the lows are very low. The lows are very low. Very, very low. And that will break a lot of people. And if you want to be a $1 million trader, a millionaire trader, like if you want to make and lose millions of dollars, you will make and lose millions of dollars. I talked about this last week. Steven Dux had a drawdown of 28 million last year. Somebody that I used to talk to a lot and trade with, he had a 800,000 2-day drawdown this year. If you want to, and they are both multimillionaire traders. If you want to be a millionaire trader, you're going to experience very low lows that will probably break most people. You have to be somewhat of a psycho. It's the same reason, like if I'm in a trade that has drawdown, it doesn't feel great, but you just kind of roll with it. You have your limits of where you're going to stop out and whatnot, but all this is to say is, like, you know, keep going, but maybe you don't have to push yourself so hard that you're going to be a millionaire trader, because like I said, that life isn't for everybody. You can be completely fine with making an extra $100,000 a year from trading. You're not going to, depending on what your income bracket is, but you're probably not going to be like having deep freaking lows. If you're making around 100 grand a year trading, you're not going to have like, I'm going to go cry on my floor of my office because it felt like somebody stabbed me type of low, you know? Were you happy with the performance of that account last year? Do you think you would have made more? I think if I was trading alone, I probably would have made much more, but I don't really care. I do well in life. I've done well in life. I live a very blessed life. I really do. I wake up every day really just thankful. But I worked to get here, you know? I really worked hard to get here to this point in my life. It wasn't something that is, one year was terrible and the next, oh, wow, amazing. How long did it take to get your first payout? So, thank you. I did not start on props. I started trading almost 13 years ago, and I didn't trade props. My first withdrawal from a cash account was maybe year 3, maybe year 2. But get it out of your head that this is going to happen with a few months or a few weeks, and it's not going to be hard. I still have very challenging days. I still have frustrating days. As time goes on, I feel like those days get less and less, but they still show up. You don't trade without Bookmap. I don't currently, but if you're saying like if Bookmap was going to go away, I would still figure out a way to make it work. Do you ever look at single prints? I never filter the time and sales. I will never ever filter the time and sales because I need to see every single print. This may sound like a stupid question, but how do you know when to take a payout? I can pay myself weekly. I've been resetting my cash account to around 100,000 or 200,000, depending on how good it's been. There's no need for me to keep a huge balance in my account currently. I'm not really doing any challenge or anything like that. Is that the question that you're asking? Like for my own personal trading, or are you asking like for you taking a payout? Cyborg says, I think Bookmap is not for me, and that's totally fine. You can do the same trading just by using this chart. There's Nothing's stopping you from setting up a trade using this exact chart. If you want to get very granular, you can use this chart, the 10-second chart. Rips, I was profitable before. I tried to use Bookmap to be like you, but it did not work for me. Back to Footprint again, and I'm positive. See? That's what I talk about on this channel all the time. Just because something works for me doesn't mean it will work for you. I try to stress that message as much as I can, and that's a great example that you're talking about right now in chat. By the way, do you remember when we were down here and I was talking about like, hey, to think that the market can't trade up towards 800 is silly? Do you remember that part of the stream? 125 points ago. For me, I always make a good amount and then try to make more and blow it, probably because I size up with the balance though. Are you talking about in a cash account or are you talking about in props? But you've changed my life by showing what is possible. You've already changed my life of upcoming baby. Nice, man. Congratulations on the new baby. It's awesome. Both. Setting a goal in your cash account is easy. Set a baseline balance. And if you experience like a 20% drawdown from that baseline balance, maybe take a break from trading the cash account. But taking regular withdrawals makes a lot of sense as long as you're not withdrawing and then like adding money back. Then it kind of defeats the purpose. Again, it really all just comes back to discipline. You know, it just comes back to discipline. Because made 3K last month on 1 to 2 micros and a cash account size up and lot. Yeah, I mean, dude, if you think that you're the only person in the world that has ever done that, this is why I try to tell people all the time, like, don't trade a cash account. You're gonna spin your, like, dude, you could have 3 great months and then it's gone in 2 months. And like putting money in a cash account, you're not gonna make as much as you potentially could with props because of the leverage, unless you're wealthy, right? If you're wealthy, it's different. You can have a lot of leverage trading a cash account. But if you're not extremely wealthy, the return that you can get on props ROI wise is incredible. Same thing with a nano cash account. I mean, maybe you're getting your reps in, I guess, but at some point you're going to be trading at a level where the money doesn't exactly matter. My trading journey, I traded a lot of money early on, and where I had my breakthrough was sizing down, but it was still money that meant something, right? When you're trading a nano cash account, the money, I don't know, it's really hard for that money to mean something. You know? It's really hard. Like, oh, I made $27 today. Wow. And then you have a whole month. I made $500. That time I think is better spent in prop firms. You know? Do you ever trade GC? Yes. One of the biggest trades that we took live on stream last year, Jeff. If you want to check out the live stream replays, on December 29th, I traded 100 contracts minis of gold and 100 minis of silver simultaneously. We made a profit of $400,000 that day in a cash account. Holding my long from 29,646, that is incredible. Yes, 100 is wild. It was 200 betwixt the two because it was simultaneous. But yes, I don't think that there's anybody that has a video where they're trading that size that exists on the internet in a cash account. Maybe in a paper trading account, but yeah. I use CQG for my AMP account. CQG with TradingView. I do not have any lag with my CQG data feed. It's plugged in directly to TradingView. Anyone know a tutorial for TradeC that shows how to place stops on the DOM ladder? I think it's a right click. Let me see. Nope. I would just, yeah, I don't, let me see. Maybe it's a click button. I don't think you can, brother. Yeah, I don't think you can. You can right click on the chart and do stop orders through that. Right. Meta is going nuts. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's the driving force behind this right now. Trump is speaking. I'm not sure. He was talking about some Iranian stuff earlier. What are you folks trading on right now? Which prop firms? Hey Rips, what exact settings do you use for Bookmap and which plan to get my chart to look like yours? Been watching you for too long and now I don't understand my own Bookmap, so I'm used to yours. Got it. Turn off vertical smoothing. That's the key thing. Okay, Finney trading AMP Cash. Good luck, bro. MFU, Tops Up X, Apex, Lucid Funded Seat. Nice. Apex, nice. I was talking to my friend over at Apex recently, and I still think Apex is a very good option. By the way, those legacy accounts are going away, I believe, on tomorrow. Those legacy accounts are gone tomorrow. And I don't know if they're coming back, and I don't think the company knows either, but they are, as much hate as they get online, they're still a very, very good option. Today, end of day. Thank you. Yeah, tomorrow they disappear. Are you still coming out with that futures trading class in the near future? I know you have a lot going on right now. Once I have more free time, I will be open to be doing a lot more things. I did a huge commitment when I did the WSOP, and I still didn't have enough time to do things that I wanted to be doing during that time. So, you know, take that as you will. We are rolling over a little bit here. I do want to put on a short here, since we are rolling over and we are seeing some wicks. Let's have our stop above those highs. I do want to see this breaking down below 765. If it does base out here, I'm probably going to boogie out of this trade. There are some bid support people that are just below this area of price. So if we don't crack this soon, probably going to get on out. But I am looking for targeting this exhaustion of this consolidation. We are $1,400 away from passing our Funded Seat Ultra accounts. And we could do that today if we wanted to. We don't have to do anything though. Meta is pulling back off of their highs right now. We are seeing a bounce in Google a little bit. I would like to see a rejection below 780 in the S&Ps. It's funny, we're trading 780 in both indices right now. It's funny when it lines up like that. The market makers are playing a prank on us. Would you trade the Top Step 250K account with a 10K drawdown? I think it'd be interesting, yeah. Might be something I'd look at. I think it's cool that they're trying to expand into new products. I think that's very cool. S&Ps look like they want to roll, but NASDAQ is still just jumping around here. See if it wants to roll down through this area of price, through these stronger bids, bringing us down lower, potentially to like 755 or so. Be nice if we could have some overhead supply showing up that I could target, but right now it's not really finding any confidence on both sides. So we're just hanging. Can you guys see everything on the screen okay? Is there anything I need to adjust? I heard someone's almost passed their ultras. That's me. I'm the guy. You're thinking of old Ripsy over here. It's me you're thinking of, fella. I'm gonna put a TP initially just below VWAP for a punch through VWAP. Would like to see that punch right through VWAP. If we can get that nice little taint punch. Ooh, Meta's super strong here. I might actually have to cover this. I don't like that strength out of meta right now, but yeah, there we go. Nice. So we're up almost $1,000 on the day. That leaves us only $1,000 left on our Funded Seed Ultra accounts to pass them. Hopefully that helps some of y'all in your trades there. A nice little exhaustion targeting the highs there, having our stop above those highs. Just saw you're looking for traders, sending you a DM on Insta now. I would appreciate it if you could just email the requirements to the email address. Real Crypto Neo says, how could I get mentored by you? I stream live every single day here on this channel for free. What a cover, by the way. Look at that. What a beautiful cover that was. Lovely. I stream live on this channel, on Kick and on YouTube every single day for free. I will never charge. How many people took that trade? Drop a fat dub in chat. Let's see. West Saeed. How many people caught that nice little smooth trade? It's nice when it works out like that, and you know, does it with surgical precision. Only person Rips charges is Carlos's mom. You know, I don't actually charge her. It was a rumor that was going around. It turns out she just pays me out of the goodness of her heart. She appreciates the service so much because I tune those cheeks up like you'd never believe. I'm thinking things that I'd certainly not be saying out loud. Sorry. Rips, you recall that moment getting ready to trade and you could tell the new sense of clarity, no more excitement executing the trade, just a mission to extract money. I used to get pumped at passing accounts. Now it's very subtle emotions when it happens. Yeah, like I said, and I don't say this in an offensive way, but I'm saying like the more that you are like a stone cold psychopath in your trading, the better you will do. It's, dude, people came up to me. People were asking, you know, during the WSOP, I had multiple people coming up to me. I lost that airball pot for $500,000 cash. People were coming up to me and they're like, oh, that wasn't real, was it? And I was like, what do you mean? I wish it wasn't. They're like, well, you didn't seem to really care when you lost 500K in that pot. And I was like, I mean, you can't have emotions for these things. You got to be a stone cold killer, right? The more emotions you have in things that involve money, when you're making decisions, the worse those decisions will be. JR asks, what stock is this? We are currently looking at the NASDAQ futures. This is the NASDAQ futures, my friend. And we have been scalping and trading this morning on our cash account and over here in our Funded Seed Ultra accounts, which, by the way, oh, dude, Funded Seed is in here right now. Funded Seed, will you keep a secret with me? Can I trust you to keep a secret and not fuck it up for everybody? Funded Seed? If you're still here. Maybe they left. Rips, your real name is Abulala? What? If I can't even pronounce the name, maybe they're gone. Maybe they left. If I can't even pronounce the name, I'm gonna venture a guess and say it's probably not my name. My first name is Alex. Yes. Alexander. Rips, would you short now? No, I would have shorted on that extension back up towards 790 though, if I wasn't yapping. Hey Rips, can you explain exhaustion to me in book maps? Like the last trade, was it wicks and almost solid green bubbles? Yes. It's a buildup of a few things. When we're driving price higher like this, we're running into overhead supply and offers. These folks are still underwater if they're just short. But it's a lot of this. You're wicking up and rejecting, and then you have this challenge right here, which is why we got into the trade. This being the primer, this being the challenge, we started to short right there, targeting these lows. That was the trade that we took. We used this challenge area as acceptance that buyers are no longer in control. Now the consolidation can break out to the upside, but that is why we use stops. All we're doing is we're putting on a probabilistic bet that the market will do something. And in this case, we were correct. That's all we can do. We just have to have a probability that the trade is going to work in our favor. That's it. These folks. Wait, did you come up to me during the World Series of Poker? Is this a different string of conversation now? I might have lost track of the conversation we're having. Cyborg says, see, I follow you, Rips, a lot. Been with you since 2 years. I wake up at 11:30 a.m. to see you then, have a nap, and go for my job. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate the support. I love it. I'm happy to hear, too, that you are profitable in your trading, and I'm happy to hear that it's without Bookmap. That really makes me happy to see that. Because I don't want to have people that are profitable only from Bookmap. I want people that are profitable to find their own lane in trading. That, I think, is the best spot to be in trading. Your own style and your own lane. No cool name. I can't read. No cool name says, Rips, Ultra accounts. What you like for the increased price compared to other firms, EOD and 100K payout before live? I think it's a really good option. That's why I've been trading them on my stream almost exclusively for the last week and a half. Real Crypto Neo says, I realize you're a pro poker player. How can a trader learn to regulate their emotions? Time and experience in the market. Losing enough money to where it just stops mattering at some point, or winning enough money. It just kind of stops mattering because you've gone through it so much. So when you go through enough pain and you go through enough nonsense, it starts to matter less and less, right? I like to think about it this way. When you take your biggest loss, you will experience your biggest loss, right? It's your biggest loss until that time. That will be your singular biggest loss, but then you're going to have a bigger loss. And then maybe that biggest loss will eventually be the biggest loss of all time. But it's a percentage-wise thing, and the way that I look at it is this. When you trade for your first day, 100% of your trades exist on one singular day. Right? You've taken 100% of your career trades on a single day. I've been trading now, let's just call it 12 full years. There's 250 trading days in a year, so I've traded for about 3,000 days. So you're talking about, when I have a trading day, you're talking about 1/3000th of my career. 1/3000th of my career when I have a trading day. It doesn't exactly matter. I have great days, I have not so great days, I have bad days. But it matters less and less when it's a lesser percentage of the grand scheme of things. Can you see how long I've been subbed to your channel? Let me see if I can see. Let me see. No, I can't. All I can see is that you joined YouTube 17 years ago. That's it. But yeah, I mean, the message that I try to preach to you folks that are watching is that it does get better. It does get easier. It just takes time. And I understand we live in a society with, you want to call somebody halfway across the world, you press a button. You want to get Amazon Prime delivered, they have 30-minute delivery where I stay. We want things instantly. We want fast, quick results. The only way to get fast, quick results in trading is to oversize and over leverage. And that works for a lot of people, but I will tell you what also happens to those same people. They don't last. You can have an extraordinary trading day where you oversize and over leveraged. It happens, but you won't last in this game. But that's truly the only way that you're going to make fast money in the market is oversizing, over leveraging, and getting lucky. The real money is made in the long term. It takes a lot of time. If I was a garbage trader, I wouldn't have been able to maintain my pace throughout the year last year and show it every single step of the way. Q4 last year was extraordinary. It was awesome. Made a lot of money. But markets go in cycles. It ebbs and it flows. We size down as traders. We size up as traders. It's all about the long term. If this is not something that you're willing to commit a decade to, then get it out of your head that you're going to make millions of dollars doing this. You might make $1 million in a year. Eventually, maybe, I don't know. But this is a long game. It's a long, long thing. You should have a passion for it. My wife is an incredible snowboarder. I am not. How many times do you think I want to go snowboarding with her? It's horrible for her to go snowboarding with me. She's like a world-class snowboarder. Could have been sponsored. Goes to the park, does flippies and things. She's insane. I don't like snowboarding because it's a drag for her. I'm not very good at snowboarding. I can surf, I can skate, but snowboarding is just not my thing. I'm not very good at it. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. I don't put my wife through that torture. It's the same thing with trading. If this is torturous for you and you're not enjoying it, get out now. Get out now. Stop doing something that you don't enjoy because this is going to take you decades to be proficient at this. How can you surf and skate but not snowboard? I don't know. I ride goofy. That's probably a lot to do with it. I always catch my edge. And the thing is that I was a decent snowboarder until I started to like catch my edges at like 50 miles an hour. And then I was like, this is not safe. I'm not enjoying this. I'm getting rocked, like seeing stars, like smacked. I'm like, yeah, this is not it. I'm not going to do this anymore. You can't really get whacked unless you're hitting a reef when you're surfing, you know? I've been wanting to do skiing. It's one of the things we'll probably end up doing. I caught my edge at 50 miles an hour before I got my own snowboard. Yeah, I mean, I had my own snowboard. I had a few of them. It's just not my thing. All I'm saying is that there's going to be things that you like. There's things that you don't like. If trading is one of the things that you're not willing to put a lot of time into and accept that this is not an overnight riches scheme. And if it is, if you do make overnight riches, and it's not because I hate you, it's not because I'm jealous of you, it's not because I don't believe in you, but if you do make overnight riches from trading, the chances of you holding on to those overnight riches are quite low. You might be the outlier, and I hope you are, but they are quite low. The odds that you're going to hold on to that money that you got at a windfall trade or something like that, the odds that you hold on to that capital are going to be very low. And one of the reasons why I did that challenge last year to show you folks what can be done in a cash account was to preach consistency, was to show you that I have 9K days, 10K days, 4K days, 20K losing days, 200K losing days, 400K winning days, 300K winning days. It's consistency. It's all over the place. There's consistency in this. Some days the market will bless you with opportunities, some days it won't. It's learning how to control your sizing, control your emotions, and control your discipline. Position size recommended for a 50K funded, please, so that one can achieve longevity and payouts. By the way, I love trading. I've been for almost a decade, both live and now prop. Love that. 50K funded, I would say 1 to 5 micros is going to be your sweet spot to find your feels. That's not going to damage anything, I don't think. But you see these crazy kids, with these crazy P&L in like a year. It's up to you whether or not you want to let that noise affect you. Day and Night says, I'm that guy, Ripsy. I made 360K in a month and half month. Lost it all in 2 months. Wow. Yeah, see, it's not that I don't want you to hold on to that money. I'm just trying to be a realist. If you're an outlier, you can hold on to that money, but all of a sudden you're going to have discipline out of nowhere. And I'll tell you, that discipline didn't exist when you made the fast money. Sizing up is the only way to make money after you've earned the right to size up. And dude, going from like 2 contracts to 4 contracts is a 100% increase in your sizing. You can make 100% more in your bottom line by doing just that. People are like, oh, you went from 2 to 4. It's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal. It is a huge deal. Do you think I just sneezed overnight and started trading 100 contracts or being comfortable with trading 25 plus contracts? No. I'll tell you, when I first started my first 3 years, I was very comfortable in all shapes and sizes. I didn't hold on to a lot of money though. I got smoked. I didn't even realize why wouldn't I just push buttons? T. Bryson says, if trading is fun to you, you got a mental pattern to work on. Sure. I do enjoy trading. I do have a passion for trading, but yeah, he's right about that. The fun side of things definitely dissipates. Trading for almost 10 months now. Lost more than I wanted in 2 months, so I'm in for revenge, not profitable. I love it. Try to get rid of that emotion that is telling you that revenge is the right thing to focus on right now. Because it's not. Leslie says, when I started trading for a bank, my first limit was 5 million in Forex. It went up to a $1 billion daylight limit. I love that. That's awesome. Revenge is the best. Not in trading. Remove money on the chart when placing a trade and replace it with ticks. Best way to control emotions. It can work for some people for sure. That's definitely a good, that's some good sauce right there. A 0 day is still a winning day. I realized that too late in my journey, I feel. But something clicked in my brain where I would look at like if I had a smaller day, just use whole numbers. I made $1,000 in a day using whole numbers here. You make $1,000. I would see other people in my trading pods or in my group or on social media, and I'd see somebody, let's just say that using whole numbers, they lost 50 grand. Well, you made 51,000 more than that person. You just made 51 grand more than that person. Remind me tomorrow to talk about my ditch digging analogy, because that's another good one. Horrible market. And again, this is that trader's feel that comes from, hey, I was willing to attack the market early on, but then as the market continued, I'm not really looking for many trades. After my cash account, I was done. I like the trades that I took in my cash account. I thought they were fine. You recommend trading, joining a trading group? Me personally, there's a lot of mines, like a minefield. It can be very dangerous for a lot of people who join a trading group. It can be very beneficial for some. It depends on your personality. It depends on the quality of the group. When I talk about, when I was part of a trading pod, we found out that a couple or one of the people were lying about their performance. And that's just, the trading group that I have, I have an offline group of friends that I still interface with. And I have friends that completely blow me out of the water with their performance. Like it's not even close. It's a joke. These people are monsters. But I think you can find value in finding streams, groups, whatever. It just depends on how does it affect you mentally. If you're the type of person who makes, $1,000 one day and then you are immediately looking for somebody who did better than you, and then you're letting that emotionally affect you, and maybe you're even going so hard that you're going back into the market that day, that's awfully dangerous. And I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen in my own groups where people have P&L, envy. Also a strand of a mushroom. P&L envy. If you're envious and you're like, man, I should be making more. You need to learn to become a cheerleader for those that are doing better than you in the market. Because if you get upset by people that are doing better than you in the market, you're going to be filled with envy, and then envy turns to greed, and greed turns into loss of control. And you're going to erase a bunch of months, weeks, days of progress. This 50-point range is blowing accounts as we speak. Light and tight was the name of my game today. Could I have sized up a lot more in my cash account and made a lot more? Sure. Yes, there's no denying it. I was never wrong on my trades, right? But I would not be comfortable holding size in that. And this is a dude that's been doing this for this long. If I can size down, you can size down or walk away from the market. I want you to develop that muscle more and more, because if you're doing that, it becomes easier and you'll feel so good. Let me ask you this. If you woke up tomorrow and you had to buy more prop accounts because you were mischievously stupid the day before, blowing accounts on trades that you know that you shouldn't have been in, what feels better? Waking up the next day and being like, oh, let me check my P&L from yesterday. Oh, 0, I didn't trade. Or waking up the next day and be like, fuck, I got to buy some more accounts. I don't have any accounts to trade. I went on tilt yesterday. I started blowing them all. You know the answer to that question. It's not even a real question. It answers itself. You know the answer to that question. So if in hindsight you can figure it out, what's stopping you from making the effort of doing it in real time? Chandi, how are you, buddy? How's recovery going? Okay, I feel like they changed the recipe for Gorilla Mine. Not loving it today. Need a ghost. Here I was thinking it was gonna be a serious question. That's funny. Atlanta Fed member Venable is saying inflation is too high. He probably just woke up from a time machine. Rips Trades, would you agree the natural progression for a prop trader is to make enough payouts and then open live or stay in props for as long as possible? Thank you. So my firm belief is that you should have 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability before you move to trading a live account, a cash account. Now, I don't think there's a limit for how much you can deposit in that cash account. You know, if you want to start with $500, go for it. But just don't expect to have... Remember, doubling an account is a 100% gain. And doing that as a newer trader, especially one that is just hot off the press, 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability, you're doing very well, but to think that you're going to 100% your account in gains is ridiculous. So you have to manage your expectations, right? If you're trying to make a few $1,000s a month, I think having 25 to 50K makes a lot of sense in that account. Maybe even 15K, 20K. If you are going to put $500,000 into a brokerage account and you're trying to make a few $1,000s a month, I think you're insane. But to answer your question, Crypto Neo, you should be trying to trade for 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability in payouts and props, and putting about 20% of those earnings aside. Obviously, cover your taxes for wherever you live, but put 20% aside into a high yield savings account so that when you are ready, you can take whatever that 20% is and put it into a brokerage account. And you don't have to put it all in. Let's just say you've saved up over the 9 to 12 months of consistent profitability, you've saved up $150,000 in a high yield savings account. Put it in T-bills. Don't do anything. I'm an idiot. This is all nonsense. This is not financial advice. Do whatever you want, but if it were me, I'd be putting it in T-bills or a high yield savings account. And then, you know, let's just say after 9 to 12 months of profitability and prop payouts, that 20% is, you know, around $100,000. I'd probably take $25,000 of that and put that into a cash account. And if you can, call your broker and see if they can have a daily loss limit set up for you. So that's what I'd be doing. But rushing into a cash account because you're sick of prop rules is not it. That doesn't make any sense to me. And I see it from time to time here on the channel where people are like, I'm out of props. I'm in a cash account. Put $1,000 in a cash account. It's better than props. I don't think so. Edge Clear is a great introducing broker. They can set you up straight if you tell them your backstory. You know, if you go to Edge Clear and you're like, hey man, big fan of RIPS stream, I watch them all the time. They'll be like, oh, you're in good place. You're awesome. And then he was talking about, you know, open up a cash account. And these are the parameters. I have $20,000. I got $80,000 back. I want to have a daily loss limit. I'd like to trade, you know, up to, 3 to 5 minis maybe, because that's what I'm comfortable with. Can you put me somewhere neat? And they'll say, sure. There you go. Jeff says, I started a group with 4 people. Now we have 91 people. That's a lot. What was a friends group? Now it's free mentorships. That's crazy. Riley says, my friend went on a 1-month winning streak in June, then took 2 losing days back to back in the beginning of July and lost all of his money. Sounds about right. Welcome to trading. When you think you got it, you have something happen that you never think could happen. One of the things that happens when you lose in your very initial part of trading, when you lose a significant amount of money, you go through all of the stages of grief. You go through denial. The stages of loss or grief. You start with denial because you can't believe that this has happened, and you don't believe it's happened because it's just a number on the screen. It'll be back tomorrow. And then you get pain and sadness and sorrow. All the emotions. If newer to prop trading, would you start with just one? Yeah, one account is fine. Apex is going to be your cheapest entry. They have the cheapest accounts. I think you can get an account on Apex with code RIPS for like 19 bucks right now. Let me just double check. That's going to be your cheapest, and it's better than paper trading because there's a reward for it. Right? There's a reward for it. Let me see. $19. So it's like paper trading with a reward. So if it were me and I was new to trading, never done one before, 19 bucks sounds like, you know, yeah, activation fee, but is it better than paper trading? That's the question. Is it better than paper trading? Yes. I don't want somebody going out for their very first account and they're ready to graduate from paper trading, going and spending $300 on a prop firm account only to blow it, you know? Did you do your own mind work or did you get help and support with it? Mix of both. Books and talking to other fellow traders is what set my psychology straight. And experience, going through it. And I'm a hypercritical, hyper-analytical person of myself in everything in life. He will blow 20 accounts. That's why I said get one. Can you buy me a flight ticket to visit my parents? Huh? When you're new and winning, you're thinking there's no way I'm gonna ever lose until you get hit by the market truck. Yeah, the market truck is no fun. River's, you gonna read beneath the cards? Yes. Garrett is a cool dude. How to become a millionaire in trading. Start as a billionaire. Not wrong. Looks like the point of control is holding. Yes, we're in this consolidation that we talked about earlier. It's just the market will be open tomorrow and there's going to be CPI tomorrow. My contracts will be restricted until they're not. It's going to be amazing. You're excited to read it? Nice. Is Garrett the best cash player you've ever played with? No. Andrew Roble. He's insane talent. Airball's good too. He did wax me for 500K. What is your favorite psychology book? Trading in the Zone and Best Loser Wins. Trading in the Zone is probably slightly better. No cool name 89 says long here. Good luck. Good luck. Just don't do the thing where you have a TP at 30,000. You're like, it's gonna get there. Even if it does, it's a ridiculous TP. Is MBP the same as the tape? I don't know what MBP is. Let's think. Mom's blowing. What is an MBP? Market by price? That's an order type, wouldn't it be? I've never heard of MBP. My buttered peanuts. I've never heard of MBP. Is that a thing? This is my 12th year. I've never heard that. What is MBP in trading? It is an order book view that shows the total buy and sell orders aggregated at each level rather than individual orders. Maybe I have heard this term before, but I don't use it. Oh, they have MBO and MBP. Interesting. Well, it's basically what you're seeing here. This is it. I call it COB, current order book. That's it right there. MBP. There's your MBP right there. There you go. Yeah, I mean, this price action. Like, even imagine if you had the best entry too. Like, you're only up 40 points right now. 45 to 50 points. Imagine waiting freaking basically 45 minutes to get a 50-point trade when tomorrow you can get 50 points in a mere matter of seconds. Yeah, no, I know what MBO is. I just didn't know what MVP was. You down with MVP? What's your layout on Stream Deck? What do you mean? Excuse me. What is the third column in my book map? Price? 1, 2, 3. Price. Current price. Rips every morning. Please keep trading view on your screen so we can all see your stop loss take profit. This right here, like we had right there. That one. That's what we've been doing. Anytime I'm in a trade. Fourth column. Okay, we're on to the fourth column. This is trade. Last trade. That's last trade. How was your day? Light and tight. What did we make in our cash? In our cash account, we made $94.65. In our ultra accounts, we made $941.96 times 5 accounts, so about $5 grand. But it's an evaluation, so we are $1,000 away from passing. That is the important news. $1,000 away from passing. The good news is that my PlayStation 5 Pro should be here on Thursday, so maybe on Friday we'll have a game stream. I bought it specifically to stream Grand Theft Auto 6. I gotta know what game we should play though, because I can play all the games on my PC, but you know. I'm not someone who likes reading, but I got the Trading in the Zone and read it all on the plane and opened my eyes. Great book. Then again, I'm not a reader. That's awesome, man. It's a great book. It's an awesome read. Why on PS though? Graphics are so much better on PC. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 is not being released for PC until probably a year. I might play that Obstruction 33 or whatever it's called. Expedition 33. Get a simulator and stream that bad boy? Simulator? Which one? Oh, Tuesday. What's up, bruv? Gotta get a PS5. Yeah. PS5 is only... PS5 and Xbox is where the game is coming out. It's I don't know why they gatekeep it from PC. It's ridiculous. I think Expedition 33 could be a fun game to stream on screen. Could be fun to stream, right? Good story. People could follow along with the story. Could be fun. Ah, true. They don't want modders on day one. For some reason, I can see Rips raging from playing Pokemon. I would prefer, if we're going to play a card game, I'll play Magic the Gathering. I'd love to play that. It just might be too boring for some people. Play Sekiro. It will make you a worse scalper. I don't want to be a worse scalper. I want to be a better scalper. By the way, did that guy who had longs, are you still holding your longs? Tell me you are, please. That'd make me super happy. Right now, a lot of people got clapped trying to... They were thinking that finally there was a breakdown coming. No. You're still in. Nice. Let's go. On news days like tomorrow, do you still have buy and sell stop orders with profit targets ready to go once you see the action? What do you mean? I mean, I traded it as the same as I traded today, but probably with more size if we have a better look. Do you prefer AMP or Edge Clear? Both. I think they're both. AMP has their own clearing. AMP clears, self-clears, I believe. Edge clears an IB. They're going to introduce you to a broker. 825 final TP. Trim some. Rips, when we're seeing price start to exhaust to the upside like that, we are seeing more green or red bubbles. Green. You want green bubbles, unless, I mean, I have my colors all, dude, I've had the same settings in Bookmap for like 8 years, so they're all messed up. The market is shit until the tweets hit. That's been the trend lately. Not necessarily. You know, we've had some really nice days without it. Like, we've had record days from Nvidia and Microsoft. Like, a record day from Microsoft had nothing to do with tweets and only to do with earnings, right? Test 754. Yeah, we are in, this is a crazy range. It's so insane. Can we see you trade ES a few times? I did last year. If you want to watch the videos of me trading ES, it was during the tariff stuff. So 2025 January, I believe I was trading a lot of ES. Mr. Farkas, again. Yeah, I'm yawning because I can't have any caffeine before I get my blood drawn. It's annoying. Super annoying. Oh, by the way, the premiere of the next vlog goes live. I gotta make a post about that. Dude, this song makes me think of trading last year. I don't know why. It's like the bass line of it. All right, let's see. Get a little posty going here. Can y'all do me a favor and just smash the like button on this thing? Also, we go live in 67 minutes for the premiere. So smashing the like button does a nice move. Helps out about. So. All right, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Oops, I gotta fix the title. Oopsie. Oops. There we go. Oh, wow. Market spiked up there. Hopefully that person got filled. That's right, that's what I was gonna do. Dude, I'm so exhausted without caffeine right now. It's crazy. I'm so tired right now. I can't wait to go get my blood drawn and be done. Be so nice. All right. There we go. All right, here's the other link if you missed it. Rips, why even though the market is moving to the upside, I can see limit orders being added at lower prices? Because, like, why would there not be? Can you expand on your question a little bit more? In the past 3 minutes, around 100 limit orders were added at 7770. Even though we are breaking to the upside a little bit, the limit orders were not added at once. I mean, what sauce are you looking for? Imagine if there's a Trump tweet right now and it dropped the market, they're going to get filled at those prices, right? Something dropped the market, it would fill those prices, or they're willing to buy at those prices. They're declaring that they're willing to buy at those prices, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I don't see any reason yet, like a tweet or news yet. That's why I'm wondering. I mean, there doesn't have to be anything, right? But there's somebody that's willing to buy 13 points below where we're trading at right now. That's all it's saying. It's a passive order. I'm willing to buy at that price. Let's just say that they have an average of like 7,600 and they want to add to their position because they're feeling that the market is strong going into CPI. They'd like to be filled. That's it. That's all they're saying. I would like to give away a Funded Seat account since Funded Seat is in chat. Shout out to Funded Seat being here in chat. Let's see. Are you guys down? Are you guys down? A one-step daily ultra 100K 35% consistency. Would you guys be down for that? I'm down. I want to give something away. All right, I'm gonna do one and then I'm gonna take off. We've been live for 3 hours. I'm gonna do one quick giveaway and then I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Sunset House. Okay. I like to reward the people who are the diehards. Stick around, 1,500 people. You guys are awesome. Let's do this. Let's see if this works. There it is. All right, click this link. All right. Funded Seat Ultras on TradeC are my new favorite prop. I heard that, baby. All right. You're going to type in a keyword. I'm going to hide the screen so y'all can't cheat. All right. The keyword will be, click that link. Scroll down. See where it says meet the new daily ultra plan? Look to the right of that. See that second one on the right-hand side where it says uncapped daily payouts? Write the word all the way to the right in that little box. Starts with a U, ends with a D. Oh, you guys got it. You guys are too smart. Bang. All right, this is for a free Funded Seat, one-step daily ultra 100K 35% consistency account. Say that 3 times fast. Here we go. We are rolling. Boom. We're rolling. Teza map. You've won a free one-step daily ultra 100K 35% consistency. Bang, biggity, bang, bang, bang. All right, here's the hard part. You got to tell me, what is your username on Instagram or Twitter? You got to tell me. It's got to show up here, please. What is your name on Instagram or Twitter? Please. Please, please, tell me, please. You guys still typing unlimited are out of your minds. It's over. Unless they don't claim it. Okay, they're into it. Got it. Let's see. I'm gonna check Instagram first. Hey, there you are. Oh, are you a scuba diver, Terrence? Are you a scuba diver? I almost died scuba diving. That's awesome, man. Give it up for Terrence. Tried it once. Tried it once, made it my profile picture, man. Congratulations, baby. All right, One Step Daily Ultra going your way. There you go. Congratulations there, Terrence. Have a ball, my friend. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. We got CPI coming up tomorrow. Be here at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But before that, we have a poker vlog premiering in just under an hour. I'll see you guys over on that live stream. It's on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Like the tweet, repost, do all those good things, because you never know when I'm going to sneak an account your way. You just never know. All right, everybody. Love y'all. Be good. I'll see you folks during the WSOP vlog in just under an hour. And after that, I'll see you for CPI tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, 5 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Central. See you.